A.
Piss take.
Production.
Okay. That looks alright. You'll need a 5mm hex bit and a 10mm socket set, and then once you get it into alignment, that's got to be level with the ground. The aluminium bracket, make it level so it looks like it's aesthetically pleasing, and then you go and start to tighten it all up. Do the bar end side last. Just a little bit of movement. Okay, that's in solid. Now we'll do the other side. And then the nut faces in that way. Make sure any necessary cables get the right position. Put the bolt in first, just so it squares up a little bit. Shorter bolt at the front. Okay. And the longer bolt at the rear will get you out of trouble. Now we're talking. So look at it straight. Now we'll work our way around. Socket set. Okay, you're in tight. there's a couple of choices when it comes to handguards for your DRZ. You can go with the genuine Suzuki ones that they provide with the Cape York Edition pack. These ones are predominantly preferred probably for bush bashing and off-road. If you're like me and you tend to want to do a bit more highway travelling to your destination and then go off-road, then maybe the Barkbusters might be a better solution. The beauty is you've got the extra insert too to beefing out the plastic, so there's more wind is pushed off and away from you, and these actually look a bit more aggressive than the genuine Suzukis. These they're all Barkbusters, and they've got, yeah, hopefully you can choose what you want to choose, but I've gone with this. The black tends to be a good addition if you want to have blacked out bike. Do have the Pro Taper handlebars now installed, and it's come together nicely. That concludes the installation of the Barkbuster handguards. I hope it helps you out, and thanks for watching.